Are we ready to keep going? Yes? Yay! All right. So excited to bring this guy up. He is out of Bozeman, Montana. Kyle Coulson! Oh, there he is. He's coming. There's look.
Keep it going for your host, Movita, everybody. Hell yeah. This is good. Let's hear it for Kickbutt one more time. This is nice. This is good. Thank you all. The fest is young, Austin. Are you hanging strong with us? Are you doing good? Yeah. All right. You're doing fine. I'm doing fine too then, I suppose. I'm doing good in life. I'm happy. I know that's kind of weird to say in an environment like this, but I'm doing well. Kind of figuring things out, figuring who I am. I'm in a happy, stable relationship for the first time in 15 years. 15 years of not that. Yeah, thanks. You should try it sometime. And really though, what's got a smile on my face these days, Austin, is I finally found faith. What, the room full of punk rock comedians isn't here for religion? No, it is. All it means, see, finding faith means different things for different people. And all it means for me is that I'm finally a believer in the paranormal. Yeah, I was a skeptic for a really long time, but I'm a new believer, baby. Long-time skeptic, new believer. I had an experience one day that showed me the light. And I was driving around in traffic, and no matter where you live, if you do that long enough, you know you're going to find some kind of religion, too. You're not going to have a choice. And I pulled up to a four-way stop sign, and across the way from me, there was a dude in one of those big white cargo vans, you know? And this particular dude looked like he'd walked out of the very worst part of the 1970s. You know what I mean? I don't know how many of you in the room were here for the 1970s. I wasn't. But real quick with me, just close your eyes and give me 2 seconds, just 2. That's it. You got the image. That's what he looked like. Rough draft is the final draft. No revision necessary. He had like the white guy afro going on. He had the patchy neck beard. He had that wide collared button-up shirt. The top 2 buttons, they're open, baby. He knows the score. He knows what's going on. And as I'm looking at him across traffic and through his windshield, guy's picking his nose, which, you know, that's fine. We all do that. Everyone knows it doesn't count if somebody catches you doing something in traffic. No matter what it is. But the thing about it was that got me, he wasn't just going in quick to take care of a little thorny boy like we all got to do every now and then. No. Hunter was going into the deep woods for the big game. Going for it. And as I'm watching him do this, he makes eye contact to me. Not with me. Eye contact to me, like I'm doing to you right now. And he smiled! Never smile at somebody across a four-way stop. Don't ever do that. I'm no big city cryptozoologist, all right? But I'm pretty sure that's an urban legend that shaved off a little bit of fur and crushed a job interview. That's all that is. And, you know, good for him. I can't hate him. He's dragging himself up by the feet, you know. Yeah, that's how I found faith. So let's hear it for me. Thank you. Yeah, speaking of the mysterious and the vaguely threatening, Austin, you notice how everything's a fucking cult these days? Yeah, we throw that word around so loose. Just everything's a cult. Just, I think being right-wing is being in a cult. Yeah, well, I think being left-wing is being in a cult. Cult. My Aunt Janine, I'm worried about her because she rides those Peloton exercise bicycles, and I'm pretty sure that's a cult. Fine. Well, that's nothing. Because my friend Stephanie's into doTERRA, but like way too into doTERRA. I'm afraid that's a cult. Help! Dad's moving us into a storage shed on 4 acres of land 10 miles outside the city. I'm afraid we're in a cult. Bitch, fuck you. I was a ska kid in the 1990s, and nobody had shit to say for me. Yeah, that's right. Ha ha! Nobody cared at all when little Kyle and his suspenders and pork pie hat and checkerboard Vans was doing his weird orgiastic dances in his room late at night. Nobody's calling up Mrs. Colsa saying, is your boy okay? Is he getting enough sleep? He's getting skinny. And he's lighting those black and white candles. And all that chanting about selling out and picking it up and beer. Nobody had anything to say to me about that, so don't talk to me about what's a fucking cult. Yeah. Austin, are you ready for a revolution in this world? Are you ready? I'm asking you right now. I am asking you in your heart, are you ready for a revolution? Are you ready to take the model that we have sold to us our whole life and turn it inside out and throw off the chains of our greedy corporate overlords? Yeah! Domino's Pizza's fucking crushing it, though. I'll tell you that right now. The guy who invented Domino's Pizza, you know what about that guy? He didn't have anything but a small business loan and a sauce recipe. That's the American dream, baby. I don't know what you call it. It's weird that, like, the stuff that Kenjamin said that made you guys tighten up and the things I'm saying that's making you tighten up. It's a whole different set of responses, but that's all right, because I kid around. I'm actually ready. I am ready if y'all want to join me in, just turning this world into something that we can build together. Take it away, from the ruling class that keeps the low low and raises the already rich high and just keeps us down. I'm ready to get rid of that. We built this world. It should belong to us, the worker. That's right. That's right. Domino's Pizza, though, you guys. See, they got those pizza robot cars now that are like, they're like they took an old episode of Pimp My Ride and an old episode of Storage Wars, and they were like, we heard you like to bake, so we put an oven in your car so you can eat while you drive to work. That's American ingenuity at its finest. That's what that is. You can buy pizza insurance from Domino's now. I can't insure my life. I can't afford that. But you can insure a Domino's pie. Yeah, I am though. It's time. I think we can all feel it in the air. I think we can all taste it in the water we're starting to drink. That it's time to change things around in this world and make things equitable for all of us. Yeah. But the fine folks at Domino's Pizza, Austin. Do you remember a couple of years ago when they were doing that whole ad campaign where they were like filling potholes in the street? So they could get you your pizza faster because your city can't afford to fill the potholes. I'm not saying it's working, Austin. I'm just saying it works for somebody. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because at this rate, the way things are going, it's only a matter of time before corporate-sponsored funerals are commonplace. You know what I mean? Because in America, the land where everything makes perfect sense, dying is expensive. Yeah, somebody's got to finance those end-of-life expenses. Why shouldn't it be DiGiorno? It's not delivery, it's a memorial service. You got to think that like Big Tobacco would be getting in pretty good on sponsoring a lot of funerals because that's just good PR, right? Philip Morris cares. Today we remember the life of our dear friend Sasha. Brought to you by Marlboro. It's not weird. What are you talking about weird? It's the cigarettes that killed her. Buying a snack tray is kind of the least they could do when you really think about it. And you gotta wonder, too, if it would get competitive at one point, kind of like a NASCAR race to the grave. Yeah. Over here, we got the Smith funeral, passing out coffee, snacks, and puff brand facial tissue. Oh, what's this? What's this? Coming around the stretch. It's the Rajeski Memorial Service, already pulling into the celebration of life. We got a nail biter today, folks. And like the caskets would even look like NASCARs, right? Because they'd be plastered with all those logos for like Clorox Bleach and Chase Bank. If that doesn't get you, Austin, I don't know what's going to get you. Nothing funnier to me than the idea of a bank sponsoring a funeral. Take it with you. Why not leave it here, Chase Bank? Yeah. I've always said, when I'm done with, this, do whatever you want with it. I don't care. I'm not taking care of it now. When I'm done with it, go nuts. But I do love the idea of the image of, at my burial, just like a box, like a casket rigged up to 4 wheels, and a system of ropes and pulleys and wooden planks, just covered in logos for Busch Light and Oscar Mayer. And when the last rites are over, they just pull real hard on the rope and the planks go up to a 45-degree angle and the coffin just rolls into the grave with a loud haphazard bang. Just ashes to ashes, dust to dust, switch and save with State Farm. Austin, Texas. I'm Kyle Colsett from Bozeman, Montana. Thank you very much.